Hey, it's Tom11 with another Gunpla review. This is the latest Gunpla that I got pretty recently from Witch From Mercury, the high-grade Gundam Calibarn. So before talking about the design for this one, I actually have some things to talk about with the model kit build for once. So of course, it's a Witch From Mercury kit. It's really nicely sturdy, which I love. First thing about this one in particular, though, is actually a little bit disappointing. The legs, they don't have a lot of posability for standing poses. They don't bend too much on the sides to be able to fit standing poses as well. But that's not an issue at all because it does the best thing that I could ever hope for from a Gunpla kit. I wish more did it. It comes with its own little stand. It's not the greatest stand with a lot of posability on it like the larger ones that you can get are, but honestly, I kind of prefer how small it is since it doesn't take up so much space. Don't have a ton of shelf space for my Gunpla, so I appreciate the smaller stand for this, honestly. But it's just really nice to have a stand that comes with it on its own, and that solves all the problems with the legs, because the legs are really made for flying poses. The legs look really nice for flying poses, so it doesn't matter that they aren't great with standing poses when the whole model is just really built for flying poses. And the stand lets you do that without any issue. You don't need to get anything else for that. Also, it's really nice to panel line this one because of the lining on it. So that was fun. On to talking about the design of it. So first off, Witch from Mercury kit with shell units. I've said before, I absolutely love the shell units. It's such a cool design feature. This one especially, since it's in rainbow colors, makes it even nicer looking. The overall color scheme of this is pretty interesting too. It's mostly white everywhere, but with lots of little accents of black and some red and yellow accents too. And that makes the rainbow colors of the shell units stand out even better, since everything else is mostly just black and white. Also like how it's kind of a bit more of a blocky standard Gundam look compared to the aerial. It's got all the curved and sharp design aspects of the aerial, but with a little bit more blockiness to look more like a regular Gundam, I guess. So I kind of appreciate that. Also, interesting feet. I really like the feet. Normally I don't care too much for the feet on Gunpla, but this one's got pretty interesting feet with the way they fold to put into flying poses. Then the backpack, and I'm not sure what you'd call these, honestly. I really like that with the X shape that it provides. That gives such an awesome silhouette. I don't really care too much for the design when it doesn't have the bit staves equipped. It's a bit more boring that way, but I guess that's kind of the point, since the bit staves equip on to give it a wider silhouette and more features. So with the bit staves equipped on, that's when it really looks interesting. Then the weapon. So I'm a big fan of long sniper rifle type weapons for mobile suits. This isn't my favorite big rifle, but it is the most interesting one that I've ever seen because of the broomstick theme on it. It's very cool how it's meant to be a witch's broomstick. The stickers were a pain to get on in the back of this, but it was worth it because it looks really nice. I gotta get one of those turnstile things. So overall, really love the design of Calibarn, at least when it has the bit staves equipped, because of that nice X-shaped silhouette with the wings. And it's got some nice armor all around it too, when the bit staves are equipped. So that's it for my thoughts on the Gundam Calibarn. Probably one of my top 5 mobile suits now. or at least top 5 Gundams, because there are some grunt suits that I would say I still like better than it, like the Stark Jagan and the Rizel. Anyway, if you want to see my reviews of other Gunpla, then you can check out the playlist that I've got linked on screen. There's also a review of the Siren model kit from Xenoblade 2 in there. So see you next time.